guys, it's Gabby. Welcome back. Today is day 8 of Vlogmas, and today I'm going to be doing the Harry Potter spells tag. This was originally created by Turtle Symphony, and I'll post the link to the original video down below, so you should definitely go check it out. I've been wanting to do this book tag for a while, so I'm super excited. There are 10 questions, and let's get started. Question 1, Expecto Patronum, a childhood book connected to good memories. For this, I'm going with Narnia by C.S. Lewis. My favorite story of the Chronicles of Narnia is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's one of my favorite childhood books. I can still remember the first time I ever read it. I believe I was in 4th grade, so it's really connected to just a lot of good childhood memories. No matter what age I am, I feel like I will never be too old to read Narnia. Question 2, Expelliarmus, a book that took you by surprise. For this, I'm going with Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. I just recently read this book a few months ago, and I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think that I was gonna like this book so much. I like the plot twist. I like how it's pretty intricate. The plot is very, very unique, and it's really hard to explain, so I actually recommend going into this book kind of blind and not really knowing what it's about. I think the book is more interesting and more surprising if you go in blind. Question 3, Prior Incantado, the last book you read. For this, I'm going with Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I am almost done with this book. I only have maybe like 50 or so pages left, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that this book is basically done because I'm gonna finish it tonight. Question 4, Alohomora, a book that introduced you to a genre that you hadn't considered before. For this, I'm going with Seconds by Brian Lee O'Malley. Prior to reading this book, I didn't really have any interest in reading graphic novels, but I decided to give Seconds a try, and I was pleasantly surprised that I ended up buying a couple more graphic novels, and now I'm pretty hooked. Question 5, Ridiculous, a funny book you've read. For this, I'm going with Hyperbole and a Half by Ali Brosh. It's just so funny. You can't help but laugh out loud. This book is hilarious. I highly recommend it, but I don't recommend reading it at work because you will laugh out loud and your coworkers are gonna think you're crazy. Question 6, Sonorous, a book that you think everybody should know about. Surprise, surprise, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. Question 7, Obliviate, a book or spoiler you would like to forget having read. For this, I'm going with Allegiant by Veronica Roth. I was spoiled with the ending of Allegiant, and if you guys read it, you'll know that it's a pretty big spoiler, so I ended up not being able to finish the book just because after knowing that spoiler, I couldn't bring myself to finish it. It really sucked. Imperio, a book you had to read for school. I've enjoyed many of the books that I've had to read for school. Unfortunately, I don't have them with me anymore, but a few of my favorite is The Once and Future King by T.H. White. That is probably one of my most memorable favorite books that I've actually reread multiple times. Another one is Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. Question 9, Crucio, a book that was painful to read. For this, I'm going with Shades of Earth by Beth Revis. Now, I'm not choosing this book because it was painful to read because I absolutely hated it. I'm choosing this book because it was physically painful to read because everyone dies. Beware. Beth Revis is not afraid to kill off characters. It was just so painful to read. And the last question, question 10, Avada Kedavra, a book that could kill. For this, I'm going with The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. I'm kind of a baby when it comes to scary books and psychological thrillers, so to me, this book gave me heart palpitations, and it really freaked me out. If books could kill, actually, I should go with It by Stephen King, because that book scared me so much that I think if my heart could have stopped, it would have. Well, that is it for my Harry Potter spells book tag. If you guys are a fan of Harry Potter, then I tag you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye!